Hey, everybody. It is a Monday, and I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. Well, we've got a little bit of rain out there this morning, and some of you picking up on some of the shower activity. Not everybody is seeing that. It is primarily off to the east that we're seeing some of that activity this morning. But as we look live from the Plano cam, everything looks pretty quiet, just cloudy, and a little shower at times. Everything is just, like I said, pretty quiet this morning. But it is going to be one of those days in which we not only see a little bit of activity this morning, but we could also see more activity this afternoon. And it's this afternoon that is a little bit questionable as far as the possibility of maybe seeing a few strong storms. Here's a look at the Storm Prediction Center outlook for today, and it does paint in part of our area in a level 2 yellow area, risk from, well, just northeast of Bowling Green through Grayson County, Hart County, takes in Metcalf, Adair, Greene, Taylor, Russell, kind of in that arc there, for a developing area of thunderstorms that is going to roll southward and eastward. That is going to happen later tonight. So that risk is not necessarily for today. Although we could have a few strong storms this afternoon and this evening, it is primarily going to be later that some of these storms pop up. So it's something that we're going to have to, of course, keep an eye on. Here's the tornado outlook, 2 to 4%, and that includes Bowling Green and all of southern Kentucky. Yes, there is a very, very small risk of a tornado, and it would be one of those that's on the leading edge of the strongest activity that could produce maybe a brief spin up. That's going to be what kind of tornado activity we're looking for. And it's certainly not a high percentage. Again, 2 to 4%. Damaging wind threat, it's there as well. Same area. 15 to 29% or almost 30% possibility of some damaging wind in that yellow shaded area. Hail, not a big threat. It's on the low end, 5 to 14% chance of seeing some hail with any developing strong storms. And then tomorrow, even tomorrow, we've got a risk, level 1, marginal, low end risk for a few strong thunderstorms. So this is not going to be a huge type of outbreak kind of situation. This is going to be, should everything come together, the possibility is there. It's one of those kind of situations where it's kind of touch and go. So overall, the main threat that I'm looking at is heavy rain. There's a lot of heavy rain potential, not so much a severe weather potential, but there is a risk, because if we do get enough instability this afternoon and even tonight after dark, then there is that possibility that we could be looking at a few strong thunderstorms. Okay. So just a heads up with that. It is a possibility that we're going to have to watch. Here's a look at radar, and let me put it into full screen mode. And there you can see we've got showers around the area, which are all moving east. Zoom in here, and you can see that these storms, well, mostly showers. I mean, there's been a little bit of lightning, not much. up toward Radcliffe and E-Town. That's E-Town right there. Parts of Hart, Grayson, LaRue counties. All of that continues to move off to the east, even down toward Munfordville and Horse Cave. Those showers are moving on to the east. And these little pockets where you see a little bit of red and orange, like right there north of Horse Cave, that's where you're getting a brief downpour. Some of those downpours can produce a half inch of rain or more in just a short amount of time. Down here in Bowling Green, not much going on. Looks like there's a little shower here and there. They rain themselves out and then they reproduce new showers. And that's the way it's going to be pretty much all day today. So that's the way the radar picture looks. All of this back to the west, the orange and the pink, purple colors, those are heat advisories and heat warnings where they've got a lot of sun and a lot of problems going on with the heat and humidity. Oops, today. Hit the wrong button. Sorry about that. So, yeah, there is that going on back to the west. But we're not, I mean, the humidity is going to be here today, obviously, but not so much heat. Maybe upper 80s if we get some sun coming through at times. But right now, it is very, very cloudy. Here's a look. Downtown, AAA Systems Reservoir Hill camera. Look how cloudy it is from to the west. This is looking west and a little southwest. Cloudy. Very cloudy. Not much of a change. I don't think we're going to see today. Let's check the I-65 camera. And there you can see it's also very cloudy. Looks like it wants to rain just about any time, and it probably will, especially later today. Let's check Mesonet and see what the numbers look like on this Monday morning. Here we go with air temperatures being in the 70s everywhere you look. Everywhere you look. Mid 70s. And then, of course, dew points are also close to that, low to mid 70s. So you've got 95 to close to 100% relative humidity. Rainfall past 24 hours. Wow, look at this. Down in Clinton County, 2.19 inches of rain last 24 hours. An inch and 43 hundredths in Burkesville, Cumberland County. Russell County over an inch and 6/10. Tompkinsville, Monroe County, an inch and a half down in Allen County. In fact, there were some roads that were closed yesterday because of flooding. Some of those low water fords were covered in water yesterday because of this heavy rain. There's an inch and a quarter plus in Barron County yesterday, while here in Warren County, the southern sensor got a half inch. The northern sensor up at Corvette plant, 14 hundredths. But you got almost a half an inch over in Butler County. You did get that much in Russellville, Logan County, and up in Hart County. Who is this? This is LaRue County. Yep. Hodgenville, an inch, almost an inch and a half. So this, and in this area, once you get further east, and especially into central and eastern Kentucky, this is where they've had drought situations. Not as much rain as we've had down here in southern Kentucky. So this was very welcome yesterday, those rains that came in. Winds, very light this morning, as you can see from the south, at about 5 to 10 miles per hour. So later today, Expect more rain, and especially this evening, some of the rainfall could be heavy, and that threat of some stronger storms if all the instability and everything comes together as we see it right now. Here's a look at the model blender. Oh, 90s making a comeback. And we said that they would. You know, we should be right about 90 for a high temperature normally for this time of the year, the end of July, the beginning of August. August begins on Thursday. So we're going to go mid 90s, or at least the blend of models showing that. I'm going to keep it just a little bit under that, considering clouds and rain chances may make us more like 92, 93 on some of those days, maybe 94. They've got 96s. And again, the bias is there for a couple of models who are pushing the high temperatures a little higher than others. Then as we get into the weekend, we do level off a bit and go more closer to 90 for a high temperature as we get into the first weekend of August. So nothing too out of the ordinary there. Any rain chances, of course, will help keep the temperatures down a bit more than what you see there. Here's a look at the maps, and you can tell by the maps in chronological order that we're going to continue to see rain chances pretty much every single day, because there will be some instability. There will be available moisture. Here's this afternoon. Here's this evening. Here's overnight. And as that warm front passes through, that's when some of this could actually ramp up and be a little stronger, excuse me, during the overnight hours because of that warm front and that lift in the atmosphere. There you see kind of a red zone in parts of Indiana. It may be a little stronger activity there than here in southern Kentucky, but keep your weather radios on tonight. Make sure they're turned on just in case something does happen overnight. Not saying that it will, not saying that it's a guarantee. It's a possibility. Here we go into Tuesday morning. Tuesday afternoon, we got a front to the north of us, a little sag of that energy into southern Kentucky, maybe with a few showers and thunderstorms. Wednesday into Thursday, maybe a little less. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Every day but Sunday has got at least some chance of rain in the forecast for southern Kentucky. All right. Let's see who's in the chat box this morning. Donna, Jerry, Shannon, Tony, Eva, Mandem98, Jim, Gregory, Norm and Kathy. Let's see. Alyssa and Letitia. Good morning. Patricia, Callie, Jackie, all of you, thanks for tuning in this morning. We're calling for a high today. I'm going with 87. Scattered showers and thunderstorms. It's not going to be all day, but the possibility is there. Some this morning, but again this afternoon and tonight. All right. I'm on the radio, Sam 100.7 if you tune in. And then later today, I'll be at News40, WNKY, NBC, CBS 40 at 5, 6, and 10. In the meantime, have a great Monday, and thanks for watching. God bless.